Hey VC, how's everybody doing? Back to shoot my first video in a couple of weeks now. First off, I just wanted to say thank you to all my new subscribers and even my old ones who've taken the time to watch through my videos over the last couple of weeks to comment on them. I really appreciate it. So thanks again, everybody. I'm just back here to shoot a quick video. I wasn't really planning on doing one today. It's early Sunday evening, March the 22nd, but my wife is hosting a baby shower upstairs. Naturally, I'm downstairs. So I've done some cleaning, done some cataloging, and I thought maybe I'd show some records that I've picked up over the last 3 or 4 weeks. So let's get started. First one's a new one that I bought, and this is Hand Cannot Erase by Steve Wilson. And this is excellent. You've probably seen this a few times in the VC. This came out a few weeks ago. It is very, very good. Weighs a ton too. It's a double LP, comes with a download card. Next is one that I just picked up this past weekend. And this is an original pressing of Empire Strikes Back. This is a double LP, released in 1980. I'll maybe randomly go through and show some labels, but I won't show them all. This is Alice in Chains Dirt, and this is not an original pressing. It's actually 2009 Music on Vinyl reissue, but it's on 180 gram. Triumph Allied Forces. That's an original Canadian. And here's one that I'll show. It's the label anyways. It's Rush Hemispheres. And I think everybody's seen this before too, but I ended up finding a copy of the red vinyl. That's on Anthem. I'd seen this a few times just with regular black vinyl, but knowing that the red transparent was out there, I'd come across it once, but it was a little too much money that I wanted to spend on at the time. So I found this, and this is actually a little better condition, and it was reasonably priced, so took advantage of it. Probably my favorite Rush album too, by the way, Hemispheres. And here's one I picked up cheap. I think it was only $3 or $4. This is Alan Parsons Project's Eve. And I'd always seen this, I just never picked it up, but I was inspired, I guess, by a recent video that Robert Z did showcasing his Alan Parsons Projects collection. So, thanks again, buddy. This, I came across this the day after Daryl Washington showed this. This is Pat Metheny Group. This is a soundtrack from The Falcon and the Snowman, and he did a CD video where he showed this particular album. I actually hadn't seen it before, and I came across it literally the day after I watched Daryl's video. So thanks, Daryl. Hope you're doing well, buddy. The next few here are just some dollar finds that I've picked up. The first is Boz Scaggs, self-titled. Simple Dreams by Linda Ronstadt. Now, I'm not much of a country fan, but I do really like this next artist, and I found 3 of them together. I think it came out of somebody's probably collection, but George Strait, Oceanfront Property. Greatest Hits Volume 2. And the third one is If You Ain't Lovin', You Ain't Livin'. Again, all 3 of these I picked up for $1. I only had one other George Strait album in my collection, and I believe it was a Greatest Hits. It's a burgundy cover. I think it's one of his more common ones, the later one. Okay, next is Joe Cocker's Mad Dogs and Englishmen. This is a double LP. I'll show the label on this one. This is an original UK pressing. The Clash's London Calling. And this is on white CBS label. This came from a local dealer that I get quite a bit of stuff from. It's not cheap, but it's good stuff. He purchased a collection from somebody, and there was actually four London Callings in that collection, and only one of them was an original UK pressing, and that's the one I wanted, so that's the one I got. So it's in great shape, and just a terrific addition to the collection. Still has the hype sticker. I don't know if you can see that there at the top. 5 pounds. 18 track double album. 5 pounds. Wow. Next, The Mothers. Just another band from LA. I believe this is on Reprise. Just a yellow label Reprise. Bad Animals by Heart. Bat Out of Hell, Meatloaf. Just another classic. I always had this on CD, but never on vinyl. Mahalo or Mahalo from Elvis. This album, I believe, when he did his Hawaiian show that was broadcast around the world, after the audience left, he came back and performed some more songs. And 5 of those songs from that set that he did to an empty stadium ended up on 4 or maybe 5, I think, tracks from that post-show set are on here. Traveling Wilburys. The only ever copy that I had on this was actually on cassette, so that was a nice find for me. Got it, Bo. Cover's a little rough, but having a rave up with the Yardbirds. That's on Yellow Epic. That's a US. This is a US pressing. A few weeks ago, I was picking this up, or at least it was supposed to be on hold for me, and got some pretty good vibes from Bo saying that it was going to be there. I wasn't sure if he was actually going to have it for me, but I've never had that before, so that was a really nice pickup for me. Just a few more here, just passing the 8-minute mark. So this is Triumphs, self-titled, and that's Canadian pressing. Never really had Progressions of Power. I think was the only Triumph album that I had until I picked up this one, and of course Allied Forces, which I showed earlier. Hard Rain by Muddy. And the last one I'm going to show is Miles Davis, 4 Game Bets. And this is not an original, it's a later reissue on Columbia. But there you go, folks. I hope the baby shower wasn't too intrusive to the video. I hope everybody's doing well. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, take care, everybody. Bye for now.